Because a universe is a creation of our own, it means that its central sun is calibrated for our energy signature. So non-human life forms cannot withstand the energy intensity and density of the central sun of our universes because their bodies will disintegrate given they are not the creators. We are the creators, and we create universes that can sustain our life form as well as generate new life forms organically as a byproduct of the energy that's released from the central sun, and it moves across its space structure field, which leads to the formation of galaxies and other celestial objects as light moves across space. And then there is a visual representing these. And this is exactly how it works, because remember, this is our human technology. We are the most advanced civilization in existence. We're the most ancient one, and our technology is the most sophisticated. So because we have reached the pinnacle of creation, we ourselves are the creators. So we create everything with our energy and our technologies, universes, suns, everything that we want. And these central suns of these universes that we manifest and we create with our technologies and our planets, they essentially are suns on their own merits. They're universes of their own merit that operate independently of our planet, because we regulate them, we created them, and it has our energy readings and signature and technology everywhere. But they operate on their own, which means that because it's the same energy of creation as the one that created us, that energy itself creates. So it creates life forms and, all sorts of planets and galaxies and formations based on energy, which is everything that exists. But because it's us that created it, it means that it's calibrated to our technology, which means that our central sun's energy is only compatible with us from a creation point of view. So what it means is that no other species can use our technologies. They cannot use our energy to create like we do because they're not human. They don't have human tools. So they are created by that energy, and that energy sustains them, and they can somehow use that energy and harness it with their own technologies. But when they try to use that energy the way we do, and they want to create universes or they want to do things of that nature, they can't, because that energy has a specific reading, and that reading is human technology only. So essentially what we create is for us, and as a result of what we create, then everyone else benefits from that energy that creates them in the first place. They exist, they can be intelligent, and they can do and live, but they cannot manifest our energy the way we do because we are that energy ourselves. So because that's who we are and that's our own energy of existence, we do not allow anyone else to use it because it's ours. It's our technology, right? It's our technology, it's human technology. So this is very important to know. This is very important to know. So because our energy is so high and so dense, it means that when they try to tinker with it, they just cease to exist, and it's too intense for them, too bright, because they are not human. They're not the creators. So they just have to accept it as it is and just live with that energy that created them. And that's just the fact. That's just the way it is. And also, that energy obviously creates universes. So that means that the galaxies that are created with that energy. So the planets within those galaxies and the solar system within those galaxies are created with that energy, which means that they exist and they can operate and they can have access to things at their own level of consciousness and self-awareness, but they themselves cannot be that energy. They cannot have access to that energy as we do because we are that energy ourselves. It's our energy because we are the creators. It's only human.